Hey everyone, we're back. It's been a while since I've uploaded something. I had to get a tripod, which is what I'm using now, but I have that. So hopefully I'll have more rounds coming, but today we're out at Tommy Schumpert. We're gonna be playing the shorts. I'm hoping to get a round of the shorts, the longs, and then short, long, long, short on my channel, at least before I go to college at the end of the summer. So yeah, here we go. This is hole 1. It's 216 feet. It's up there, very, very slight to the left. I'm gonna be throwing Lucid Justice just out wide, let it crash back in. All right, and that should be under the basket. So, like I said, that was right next to the basket. So we'll just tap that in for our 2 and move on to the next hole. All right, so hole 2 out here is par 3, 180 feet. There's 2 different lines you can go. You can go hyzer, like kind of a stall hyzer around, crash in, or you can go with kind of like a little flex forehand. That's what I like to do here, just because that's what I like more. So I'm throwing another, this is a Moonshine Justice that I like to use for forehands. Came out a little early, but it rolled to where we should have a putt. All right, so rolled out right next to this tree. Looks like we have about a, I'd say 35 to 40 footer. See if we can make it. I'll have to straddle because this tree is in my way. Oh, let's go. I don't usually make those, but we did this time. All right, hole 3, par 3, 267 feet. Not a great vantage point on this hole because woods and there's not a lot of space behind the tee. I'm standing on the edge of the tee pad here. It is dead straight, downhill, maybe like 5 to 10, well, I don't know. I'm not good at distances, but it's downhill, dead straight, super tight tunnel. I'm gonna throw a putter backhand, hopefully right down the middle. What? Oh, that's part. Let's go. It kicked off a tree stump down there. It came out a little early, but it held straight, so that was nice. Yeah, so like I said, it came down, it slid through here, kicked off of this tree stump over to here. We've got a little like 13 footer here for our birdie. Here we go. Turkey. Alrighty, hole 4, par 3, 185 feet. Another one is not the greatest vantage point, but there's 2 lanes. There's this straight gap you can see, and then there's kind of a forehand hyzer type gap over to the left. I'll be throwing my Justice on another forehand through that forehand gap. All right, that's pretty much part. All right, well, like I said, basically part. We can just tap this in. Yeah, my Justices do me well. Alrighty, hole 5, par 3, 249 feet, slightly uphill, basically same elevation change as hole 3. Uphill, over to the left. It's a hyzer shot, hyzer skip. I'm throwing PD3 because that way I don't have to feel like I have to club up on a mid-range. I think it's good. You can't really tell from here, but I think it's good. All right, so again, like I said, it was good. It came out a little earlier than I wanted, but good result. I almost bounced back out. All right, another one. All right, hole 6, par 3, 239 feet. It's a curve all the way up to the right. There's 2 plays. If you have a massive forehand that you can mush something over stable up there, get to skip all the way up there, that's great. I don't have that. So I'm going with a backhand turnover with my Vapor Origin. I shanked it, just pulled it right and low. I think it kicked out to the middle, but not the shot you want. Need it to be higher. So on that last shot, what happened was I didn't let the disc do the work for me. It's an understable disc, and if I'd thrown it just straight and flat like I usually do, it would have turned all the way up here, but I tried to put it on anhyzer, which is what caused it to go right, and it came out with way too much angle. So you just got to trust your discs when you throw a shot. All right, so this actually rolled out to a really, really good spot. It must have cut rolled out of the woods and landed right here, probably about 50-ish, 45 to 50 feet. So let's see if we can sink another jump putt. Just over. That's my most common miss, as just going straight over. All right, so that failed jump putt left us about, I say, another 13 feet. This is a really, really tough hole to birdie, so I'm happy with a par, especially off that drive. All right, hole 7, par 3, 242 feet uphill. The line is basically like a straight putter, straight through that straight gap you guys can see. The basket is literally right there. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm going with a Star AVR 3. Way early. Yep. Kicked into the woods. So we kicked up in these woods pretty far, but we have an open backhand, forehand, upshot type look. I'm just gonna go with a smooth backhand, I think. Try and just slide it up there. Oh, sick. So, it hit that log. There's a log right in front of the basket, and I hit the log that was right there. And it rolled, maybe caught, but if it didn't, there's a hill back there that it might have gone all the way down. All right, so it rolled not too far down. I tried to give you guys a vantage point so that you could see, hopefully, me and the basket on both ends of the screen, which I know is super awesome, but we're gonna try and make this. I don't think we will. I think this is gonna be a bogey. Yeah. Low. That's pretty much what I thought would happen. All right. First bogey of the round, but they happen. All right, hole 8, 224 feet. It's straight and then just a little bit to the right of this line of trees here. It's a forehand hole. I'm gonna be going with my Recon mortar, just try and put it out there flat, let it fade back. This one's really easy to end up short on, even though it's downhill near the basket. Skip. Oh, I hit the base of a tree right down there. I threw that super low. That was just kind of wing riding on the ground. But it got down there decently, so that should at the very least be a par. All right, so it actually ended up being worse than I thought. It hit probably one of these two trees here, kicked over. Thankfully, it's only barely in the woods, so I'm just gonna throw a little layup shot here, little forehand layup shot. Just put it close for par. Yep, that's what we're trying to do. All right, tapping our par. This hole, it's pretty birdieable, but there's a lot of guardian trees for the forehand, and the forehand really is the best shot. All right, hole 9 out here at Tommy Schumpert, par 3, 278. You see right there. It's a very ace runnable. I just go hyzer with my mortar, try and put it close, because every time I try and ace run it, it goes way long and I don't get the birdie. So I'll just put it close. All right, it went, that's a little long, but I think it'll work. All right, so like I said, ended up a little long, but still a pretty simple 15-footer. Alrighty. So that concludes the front 9 here at Tommy Schumpert. Be sure to stay tuned for the back 9, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one.